Corey Swargos here with Slap News, and we have KO Chris, the 170 champion. How you doing, my man?
Good. How you doing, boss?
I'm doing really good. You still flying high after that victory?
Uh, yeah, I feel good about winning the belt and bringing that home. I wanted a little bit more of a challenge, but I'm glad it was Jesus. He deserved to be there, and I have nothing but love for that kid.
Yeah, I know. We spoke to you in the press conference afterwards, and I know you have a friendly, camaraderie with Jesus. But was all business. You're 5-0. I know you want to go to 6-0. Who do you
Yes,
want
sir.
next?
Who do I want next? I wanted Robert Trujillo. I have no beef with him. I have nothing against him. I just think he has the best match to offer me, like the most. I think it would be a little bit better. Like he's been hit. He's been through all the cage fighting, all that stuff. So I think it would last a little longer. I'm tired of the one and done. I know everybody likes to see knockouts, but I'm shooting for a bonus. I'm just don't want to be the same boring guy that just comes in there and puts me to sleep. I don't like that. I want a war.
Yeah, I mean, obviously your MMA background probably instilled that into you.
Yeah.
And, it's funny because in Robert's post-fight interview, he said that he still felt like he was ready to fight somebody. Like he didn't actually get that adrenaline dump. So is that the same for
Yeah.
you kind of thing? Like you want to get
It's
into that battle?
it's a tease, bro. It's definitely a tease. I feel like they should have a couple slaps. Like if you're pulling through them, I think you should be able to do at least 2 or 3 slaps in a 2-day period. That would be more.
Yeah. Crazy,
I
man.
did 2 one time, back to back. Like one day I did one, and then the next day I did the very next, and that's how I like it.
Yeah, very interesting. I mean, you know what? You're slapping heads and you're making paychecks. Has that financial reward from Power Slap number one? Has that changed your life at all?
Uh, yeah. Obviously you have to break the brackets down and win and get up there to make that good money. But
Yeah,
as long as you put your head to it and you get, you know what you want, you're gonna get it.
totally, man. Totally. Let's talk a little bit of strategy. So, like, what do you try to do when you go up there? I mean, obviously, you want to knock the guy's head off, but like, is there any specific thing in your background from your other training that you utilize? Like, what are you actually trying to do when you go up there?
I just try to feel out the energy. Like most of the time before I get on the stage or even before the match, it's all about energy that comes down to it. Like I know if I'm going to win or not. If I'm standing in front of somebody, just their energy will let me know what time it is.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like it's got a lot to do with energy. And like when you're in the moment, it's way different because like all the testing, the slap stuff, the net test, all that, I did nothing. I barely did it. So like I didn't even put my scores out there like the real ones. So like when I'm hitting people, like I'm hitting them with power and speed, and I just can't wait to do the combine over again and show them that, oh my God, Chris really fucked with the test.
So, was that part of your strategy to kind of sandbag it during the original testing?
Yeah, dude, I was hitting like a 19,000 or 18,000, and just people were just behind me. I'm just like, yeah, that's what they think I'm hitting.
Oh,
But if you
that's
combine
funny.
if you combine that speed with that power, dude, it's gonna intensify it. And then people sometimes sit there, and then they'll move into the hit. Like, why would you move into a hit? Like you're helping the impact. Like the impact's gonna be greater because you gotta think of a moving car coming towards you, and you had a slow moving car going the other way. And say that one's going fast, even though that one's going slow, it's gonna make that, it's gonna be big.
Totally.
So
Totally. I mean, it definitely makes a lot of sense. So, like, when you were standing there getting ready to take the hit, like, are you trying to be as firm as you can? Are you trying to roll with it?
the thing is depending on the person how they're measured up on me,
Yeah.
I just feel like in a way you can roll with it, but you obviously need to keep your upstairs, all this, you need to keep that tight. You know what I mean? I would keep your legs limp.
Yeah.
So when they hit you, it kind of takes the impact off, kind of rocks you a little.
Yeah.
So kind of, you kind of brace that hit a little better.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
No, absolutely. I mean, we're definitely seeing some different techniques. I mean, we're seeing guys like Waylon Frost that roll out with their entire body out of the slap.
Dude, that's a fucking flinch, bro. He pulls that shit on me on stage, I'm walking right off.
Yeah.
That's not even professional or nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, they're barely catching his slap because of his head movement.
So, I mean, obviously, you talked about taking 2 slaps on back-to-back days. Now you guys, now I believe with the athletic commission, it's a minimum of 6 days rest in between fights. and now you're kind of seeing the evolution of the sport kind of continue. You know, we've seen a lot of clubs and fouls early on in the road to the title. You know, being there live, I have to admit, at Power Slap #1, there was a lot that I didn't see in person. That when I went to watch the actual Rumble episode back of Power Slap 1, you seen how there was a lot of things that were missed and potentially some different clubbing and stuff like that. Like, where do you think the sport has evolved in regards to the actual rules, and do you think it's there? Do you think it can continue to evolve? Is there anything you'd like to see changed?
Oh yeah, I feel like this is how you compare it. Like if you watch the championships fights and you watch all of our feet. I mean, my hand was a little too high up. I can say that. Like it's just he was so close to me. He was the first guy to ever give me his face. Like I mean, Jesus going from flinching to straight. Hey, hit me right in the fucking mouth. Let's go. Yeah. It was like the best lineup I can have, but I could have worked on that slap because it kind of bounced back. I didn't like my slap on him. I wish I was a little bit more back, but yeah, there was a lot of shit they should have called. Like Waylon Frost, I mean, there's a difference between like flexing and getting ready to brace the hit. Like as long as you're not interfering with their hit. Like you see me on his match where I tense up. Yeah. But you don't see me move my head or nothing like that. I just tense up. Yeah. Just so you know what I mean before the hit. But that going like this, it's basically I would call that a flinch. I don't like a lot of shit that happened, but they're allowing a little minor heel lift. But there's some shit that I'd say like I don't want to talk about my next opponent until you're ready, but I'm worried about that just because of the way his feet are, and you know he's I don't think he's only had like 2 or 3 fights, but he's the only one left in welterweight.
Yeah. You know, like, why do you think that division is so thin right now?
I don't know. Are they scared of me?
They're scared of you. Okay.
Just kidding. Just kidding. I don't think anybody's scared of me, bro.
Yeah. Well,
it's just I've already broke the brackets down, bro. It's like there's not much. I know what Waylon has to offer me. Like the softest I ever been hit was by Waylon Frost. I've never been hit like that in my entire life. Okay. But I grew to like the kid this last event. Yeah. I just had a little, I was kind of angry with him for a second just because the fact he was putting all over the post and all that shit about how Chris Thomas flinched. You know what I mean? Gotcha. I go like this. I tense up to brace his hit. Yeah. I gave him my whole jaw. There's no way in hell, if he had enough power, he could have put me out with the way I was tensed.
Interesting. Well, I will tell you, though, there's a young kid, Chris Debo, who we just put out on our Future Watch. You should watch the episode because he's calling you out, man. He says specifically in it that he's coming to take that belt, and he hopes you continue to win because he wants a shot at you.
That's cool. And it don't even matter where I'm at. He'll have a shot with me no matter what. I mean, if he's in the welterweight division, then he'll have a shot. Yeah. I don't care. I'm ready for any one of them. You all got to realize that I went from 220 pounds down to welterweight, baby. So you're getting hit with weight. You're getting hit with power. And I don't give a fuck what you have to offer. I've had my head stomped in. I've been slapped. I've been kicked. I've been stabbed. I've been kidnapped. I don't give a fuck what you have to offer, buddy. I've been to the dark side.
That's a lie, man. I don't think many people can say that whatsoever. But, you know, you got quite the story. You know, are you in North Dakota right now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, were you born and raised in Idaho?
Yes, sir. Up in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho.
There you go. Are you surprised I actually know this?
Yeah. I figured you would. Everybody likes you, so I figured you're
awesome, man.
You're in the loop.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I appreciate that. So you're going to be there end of May. Andrew Provost and you squaring off for that title defense. Is there any more pressure coming in being the champion this time around?
No, I just want to say to Chris Debo, I never met you. I think I shook your hand or something, but I have all the respect for you guys. I mean, it's all business. We can all eat dinner, be cool, be friends. It's a fucking slap what it comes down to. Yeah. So we know how to turn it off when we get on stage. Just other than that, I'm just tired of the drama. Like with the Mike Smooth shit, that was just drama. Yeah, and I didn't like it, you know?
Yeah. You know, I mean, we're trying to give everybody a voice, give them an opportunity to say their side of the story. What I think I've learned through this entire thing is that there's 2 sides to every story. And so, you know, obviously some people play up to the camera more than others. You know, Dana's talked about having some of that entertaining edge play into really creating a true superstar. I think you have some low-key talent that hasn't been fully let out to the world. I know when you won, the emotion that came out of you on stage was years of validation of the hard work that you have put in to get to that moment and finally reach, the pinnacle. The pinnacle of your career to date.
Yeah.
And it was great to see, because I think you should be doing more of that, because I think the energy that you brought there and the energy that you're bringing, with me here today, the more that people can see that, the more they're going to fall in love with you, honestly.
Yeah, I'm going to try. I brought it out this last event, but, this next event with Andrew Provost, I'll put a show on. I'm going to try my hardest, because when it comes down to it, bringing that emotion with me, you feel unstoppable. And I will be the Conor McGregor of slap. I hope that I get a challenge where I'm getting set down, but I'm never going to get... I just can't wait until I'm put down, because I want to fight through my brain. Like, I want to be the one to scramble, get out of my head, and then get back up there and slap that motherfucker back. I can't wait for a match like that, but I don't want it to come off of a club, and I don't want it to come off of stepping. Totally. And if they do that shit during my match and they win by that, I don't even know what will happen. I think I don't know, man. I'll probably throw in the towel.
Yeah.
Because you got to take shit serious. If they're going to be stepping in a championship, man, you better call that shit and make them recognize, because it's just not fair for us. Like, look at John Davis. He was out of everybody that threw a hit, he was the most professional, the most, I don't know. It was just perfect. His feet, his movement, his slap, everything about it was perfect. And I said, I can't wait. I don't ever want to go up against John Davis, just because I like him. He's my friend. He's 185. But that would be a hell of a match, just because I respect him. And I know that he wouldn't try to cheat or pivot on me or do any of that bullshit.
Yeah. I mean, that definitely would be a super match. I mean, that would be one that the fans would love to see. If Erica and Dana and Frank ever decide to make that happen, would be quite the show. Absolutely, it would be.
You want me to defend my title a couple times before I call out another division? So
okay.
I'm gonna...
Is that what they've been telling you in the back channels?
No, I just mentioned to you the other day. He's like, well, you just got your title, defended a couple times, and it's all new, it's all fresh.
Totally.
So.
Totally, man. Totally.
I said, I see us as roosters, cockfighters. Like, we're the fucking rich people's cockfighters.
Too funny, man.
Yeah, so take care of your top rooster.
Yeah. What are you gonna do every day in training leading into Power Slap number 2 here?
Just getting this neck ready. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I think it's almost capped off, but I've almost got no neck. So.
What type of training techniques are you doing?
I was just doing the dumbbell thing with the head.
Okay.
I don't know what all that special shit's called. I just started it because I wasn't training beforehand, but now I just want to get everything strong.
Okay. Awesome, man. Are you able to practice your striking at all, or are you just a natural born killer and don't worry about that?
Oh, I smacked the wall. I smacked the wall.
Yeah.
And like people do the watermelon shit, dude, I'll blow watermelon right up.
It could definitely make for good social, so you might want to do it sometime.
Yeah.
Awesome, my man. I really appreciate you joining me here. I hope people can really see the true person behind you. Get to see more of your personality, because I think you'll be around the sport for a very, very long time, and I think you'll dominate the division as long as you want to stay there. And maybe one day we'll see that super match with John Davis. It would be absolutely phenomenal if we actually do.
Yeah.
So... is there anything else you want to say to the listeners of Slap News? We're actually on Apple Podcast and Spotify now as well, so we are pumping these out in audio edition as well as the video.
I just want to say much luck to everybody. I don't really care about the drama anymore, so let's just all stay chill. It's a slap game, you know what I mean? So if you guys want to challenge me, just earn it. Because I had to go through all these brackets. I just do want to challenge. I hope Chris Debo and all them have granite chins, and I know they hit hard. I think I've seen a couple of them. They do pretty good damage, but they just got to be able to take a hit from me, and I can't wait till a person can. I just want a war.
Yeah. Awesome, man. I'm sure you're going to get it one day. Can't wait to see you once again in person. Appreciate you. Much love, my man.
Hey, much love. Hey, and another thing, the whole Coach Wolverines team, the whole championship, every person that won out there was Coach Wolverine. So it was the whole Coach Team Wolverine that won the championship.
Amazing.